Yo, welcome back to the channel, my people. You know, it's your boy Janice. So today, man's got another mad one still, you know. Man said rapper orders it on his dad from prison for impregnating his son's wife. That's mad. So, man, brother, my dad breeded my brother's girl, basically. Fucking hell. That's fucked up still. Can't even lie. But let's get into it still. Let's see what I'm going with this one. Cause I want to see this still. Like, this is mad, bro. This is mad still. Everyone's dusting out, bro. What you mean? I'll do the same, bro. Duck out.
Right the shit up, you got drop on the day.
Nick, drop it.
I go by J-Lo to drop in the way. Pop up on Yayo, get it out with 2K.
Oh. You did? Go, nigga. Hold on. This is my cousin.
Oh, my.
Go.
Gotta watch out in these streets and get hot as fuck. I'm free me out and I'm popping up. I'm a bread man, you a dead man, better go. And I ain't nothing like your fault.
So I think he killed his dad from a hit. Put a hit out on his dad from pen, bro. Like, that's mad.
You ain't nothing like my son. We BLE, we more than brothers. Just know that we.
And so, you kill people?
Yeah, somebody tried to kill me, I'm gonna kill them. Somebody hurt my family, I'm gonna kill them.
I'm asking you, have you killed someone?
Yeah, I never killed nobody in my life.
I said I never killed nobody in my life.
A father stands at his mailbox, phone pressed to his ear, casual conversation with someone he thought he could trust. He has no idea a car's been watching him, waiting for 11 minutes. He doesn't know his own son is on that phone call, guiding him outside, setting him up. And he definitely doesn't know that in a few seconds.
That's peak, bro. Imagine your son setting you up, bro. Like, to kill you as well, bro. Like, that's mad, bro. What have man done so bad, bro? Like, you know what I mean? For man to try kill me, bro. My own son. Fuck, you know.
A bullet will end his life. This is Fort Worth, Texas, January 2022. A murder so twisted it barely makes sense. A rapper locked up in county jail orchestrates his own father's execution. The reason?
Man said from jail, you know. Man's like, yo, man's putting, bro. Man's like, my dad's gonna die. Killing him. I don't care, bruv. That's mad. You must done something mad for man to think like that, bro.
So twisted you don't even know who to blame. His dad crossed a line so unforgivable, so messed up, it shattered what was left of their family. We're talking about a woman who had a baby with the older brother. Then after that brother died, she got involved with the father and got pregnant again. Same woman, two generations, one blood.
That's mad. That's why the son put the hit out, bro. Fucking no, it's like, nah, bro, what's my dad on, bro? He ain't my dad doing that. Boy, this is getting mad.
Bloodline in chaos. What investigators found after the murder revealed a plot so calculated, so cold, it's hard to believe it came from a jail cell. This is the story of Kevin Brown Sr., the son who wanted him dead, and the betrayal that set it all in motion.
Story's getting mad still. I said the dad breeded the son's girl, bro. Like, that's peak, bro. Then the other one put it out on him for doing it.
Cassie, get this. Get this on the ground, Cassie, on your ground. Like, you got a chance.
And there's the reality most tourists don't see. Gang territory, turf wars, streets where the wrong color or wrong block can get you killed. The rolling 60s Crips run deep here, with 38 different sets claiming pieces of the South Side, Lake Como, Everman, neighborhoods where drive-bys aren't shocking anymore. They're just part of life. So when 47-year-old
It's a
Kevin
part of
Brown Sr.
life, you know. Part of life, just normal now. Like.
got shot outside his home, police initially figured it was gang-related, another retaliation, another statistic in a city tired of counting bodies. Except, it wasn't. Kevin wasn't a gang member, wasn't beefing with anybody. He was just a father of 6, working, trying to keep his head above water despite messy relationships and family drama. People who knew him said he kept to himself, stayed out of trouble. Nothing about him
Until now, these sons so fucked up. Now your son's putting an 8-hour man, like, bro.
screamed murder victim. But the person who ordered the hit? That's where things get dark. His youngest son, Braylin Brown, 23 years old, underground rapper with a growing buzz and a documented member of one of Fort Worth's most violent gangs. To understand how a son could plan his father's murder, you need to understand the world Braylin was living in. A world where music and violence weren't separate. They fed each other.
Nigga, tell me what you saying. Dressed up in our black scene, who ain't playing. Still on the miss, trying to catch me a body. It might die down, but beefing is a hobby. Getting money like Sparta.
Authentic, the real deal from the trenches. But his music wasn't art imitating life. It was life, documented. Court records tell a different story than his YouTube comments. Braylin wasn't just rapping about the streets. He was deep in them, rolling 60s Crips, co-founder of a faction called Brothers Over Everything in Lake Como. By his teens,
So they're saying man's deep in the streets, bro. Gangbanger and all that. So to get my pitch over it, nothing, bro. Put the hit out real quick. Mad.
he'd already been through juvenile detention for burglary and aggravated assault. His own grandmother later said he couldn't be controlled, angry, defiant, always pushing boundaries. Then in 2016, his older brother, Kevin Jr., died during a robbery gone wrong. Kevin Jr. had been Braylin's protector, the one person who really got him.
Brother.
Losing him broke something inside Braylin that never healed. Music became an outlet, so did violence. And in early 2020, that violence spilled over in ways Fort Worth wasn't ready for. 2 innocent people would end up dead, a mother, a high school student, both tied to the same violent campaign. What happened next would show just how far Braylin was willing to go.
Oh man, bro, that man, they made mad over there, bro.
Police had no arrests, no clear motive, just another shooting in a city that had seen too many. But prosecutors would later connect her death directly to Braylin Brown. 3 days later, it happened again. Cheyenne Moore, 17 years old, high school student from Arlington. She's on East Road Street when gunfire erupts. She's hit, killed instantly. A teenager with her whole life ahead of her.
So I mean, sometimes it's just wrong place, wrong timing, man. It's mad how life is, bro. 1 minute, yeah, next minute you're gone.
Gone. 2 murders, 3 days apart, both tied to the same violent campaign. According to court testimony, Braylin and an associate named Adrian Robinson were driving around hunting for a rival rapper, a kid who went by Channel 5 JW. They had beef, street stuff, the kind of grudge that doesn't end with words. Robinson's girlfriend was behind the wheel.
So there must been beef in the streets for time, bro.
Braylin and Robinson were looking for JW, but they never found him. Instead, Anjanae Eubanks and Cheyenne Moore paid the price.
Always happen, bro. You know what I mean? Good place for the bad, bro. Like, it's peak, bro. Why 2 innocent girl getting slapped, bro? And then them man still alive. That make no sense.
2 innocent lives caught in a feud that had nothing to do with them. And it didn't stop there. A month later, JW himself was found dead in a front yard, 17 years old, an AK-style rifle lying next to him. The violence kept spiraling.
17 with an AK next to man, bro. Wow, that's mad, you know. Man said that AK-47, 17 years old. Where's he getting that from, bro?
A Mother's Day shooting at a public park. More than 50 rounds fired, multiple people hit. By then, Braylin was already locked up, charged with the murders of Eubanks and more. But from jail, his voice still echoed. He released a diss track mocking JW's death, pouring gasoline on a fire that was already out of control. While Braylin sat in jail, something else was happening, something that would push him over the edge.
You know, I still feel alone. I've been out for 5 years and all I really want to take my little sis, she had tears because she made me out what she made. I said that because after my sister told me my father had baby with my brother baby mama, at first, when she told me that, I was mad. I couldn't accept it, but she couldn't accept it either when she told me that.
So let me stop you there. What sister are you talking about?
Man, so I couldn't accept that, bro. My dad having a year with the girl that was with my brother, bro. Nah, bro. Man can't accept that, bro. What the fuck's going on? That touring, bro.
The one brother.
And Lamont, does she have an Instagram handle like I know Indian Oco?
I don't know Instagram.
Kevin Sr. started seeing someone, a woman named Rebecca Willis. On the surface, just another relationship. But there was a problem.
God damn, what you doing, boy? What you doing, boy? You're moving mad. Look how much gal out I rob, bro. You want to go with your son's wife, gal, bruv. Moving mad, bruv.
Rebecca had been with Braylin's older brother, Kevin Jr. They had a child together, a son. Kevin Jr., the brother Braylin idolized, the one who died back in 2016 during that botched robbery, the loss that never healed. And now his father was with Kevin Jr.'s girlfriend. Think about that for a second. Your brother dies, and then your dad gets involved with the woman your brother left behind, the mother of your nephew. Already messy, already crossing lines most families wouldn't touch.
You know what
but
I
it
mean,
got
bro?
worse.
Like, what the fuck?
Rebecca got
Man's moving mad. Then he got her pregnant, bro. Fuck, you know.
pregnant with Kevin Sr.'s baby. Same woman. First, she has Kevin Jr.'s child, then she has Kevin Sr.'s child. 2 kids, same mother, but one's fathered by the son, the other by the father. That means those 2 children are half-siblings.
Bruv, some messed up shit, bro. Fucking
But
no.
also, one is the uncle of the other. Kevin Sr. became a grandfather and a father through the same woman. The family tree didn't just get complicated, it got shattered.
Shattered to pieces, boy. Shattered to pieces.
For Braylin,
that's
sitting in that jail
mad.
cell,
That's why man put that hit out on him, bro. Like, nah, you don't deserve to live, bro. Alright, bro, how could you do that, bro?
this wasn't just awkward family drama. This was a betrayal so deep, so twisted, he couldn't let it go. In street terms, his father was grimy, disrespectful,
Grimy,
crossing
bro.
boundaries that even in gang culture, you don't cross. Braylin had already lost his brother. Now his father had disrespected that brother's memory in the worst way possible.
In the worst way possible, bro. How could man do that, bro, to your dead son? Man's dead son, bro. Bro, that's mad.
The anger? It didn't just sit there. It grew. It consumed him. From behind bars, Braylin started to plot. Not a robbery, not a warning. He wanted his father dead. And he knew exactly how to make it happen.
There was another shooting a short distance away in that same time frame, and police are now trying to determine if the 2 were related. We're told the gang unit is leading this investigation. In Fort Worth, Nicole Jacobs, CBS 11 News.
Most people in jail
I mean, one son killed his dad, bro. You know what I mean? Cause you want to fuck my brother's girl, bro. Like, moving mad.
feel powerless, cut off, limited. But Braylin's case? Braylin didn't speak plainly. Everything was coded. Guns were controllers. Bullets were pieces. Every fully worded in case someone was watching. Cotton was promised $2,000 to $3,000, cash for pulling the trigger. But the most chilling part? The setup itself.
Man said 2,000, you know, 2 to 3 grand. Bro, that's not bread, bro. Like, killing someone for 2-3 grand, bro. Bro, that's mad. That's mad still.
Braylin arranged a three-way call. Him, Alexis, and his father. Kevin Sr. had no idea Braylin was on the line, listening, guiding the conversation. During
Innit, Pete, bro, imagine your son just listening to everything, bro, not giving a fuck, just thinking, bro, I'm gonna kill you, dad. You ain't even my dad no more, bro, after doing that. Like, mad family drama, bro.
that call, Braylin told Alexis what to say. Tell him to check the mailbox. There's a package. Jewelry. Kevin Sr. believed it. Why wouldn't he? It sounded innocent enough. But across the street, Damon Cotton would be waiting, rifle ready. Braylin had orchestrated
Rifle ready, you know. Guns blazing, bro. Right at the pops.
Everything. From a jail cell, down to the exact moment his father would step into the line of fire.
I don't want to talk. You don't want to talk? No. Are you sure? Yes, sir. Okay.
January 25th, 2022. Belshire Court, a quiet residential street in South Fort Worth. The kind of neighborhood where people know their neighbors, where kids ride bikes, where nothing bad is
Got sprayed up, boy.
supposed to happen. 4:55 p.m. A black Chrysler 200 pulls up, parks across from Kevin Brown Sr.'s house, engine idling. Inside, Ashlyn Durham grips the steering wheel. She's high, weed clouding her judgment. In the back seat, Damon Cotton crouches low, rifle in hand, homemade
like that.
casing catcher attached so no shells hit the ground. They wait. 11 minutes. Just sitting there, watching. Then Kevin's front door opens. He steps outside, phone pressed to his ear. Casual, relaxed. He walks down the driveway toward his mailbox, still talking. Opens it. Nothing inside. Closes it. Stands there for a moment, phone still at his ear. He has no idea his son is on that call, listening, waiting for this exact moment. The Chrysler creeps forward, slowly, deliberately. Cotton leans out the back window and fires. The shots come in bursts, loud.
Yeah, surviving that. Yeah, surviving that, boy. Peak out here.
Loud, violent. Brick fragments explode from the mailbox. One bullet hits him in the head. He drops.
Bro, man got slapped in the head. He's definitely ain't coming back from that one there, bro. Headshot. Finished. He's finished.
Instantly, blood spreading across the driveway. Durham hits the gas. The Chrysler tears down the street, disappearing as neighbors rush outside in shock. Kevin Brown Sr. is dead, 47 years old, killed at his own mailbox. Not from a stranger, not from a rival gang member, by his own son's design.
By his own son, you know. Well, that's what you get for doing shit like that, though, bro.
From inside Tarrant County Jail, controlling every detail, every word, every step. A son, a phone, a rifle, and a father who never saw it coming. But the investigation that followed would unravel everything.
The murder shocked Fort Worth, but what came next revealed just how deep this went. Detectives pulled surveillance footage from a neighbor's camera. Every frame mattered. The Chrysler idling, the 11-minute wait, the shooting, the escape. They had it all on video. The car had a bent fender, damaged tire,
That's how they
real
put everything together, huh? Cause boy, that one it was clean, bro.
time crime cameras across the city tracked its movements. Within hours, they had a plate, an owner, and 2 names, Ashlyn Durham and Damon Cotton. When police brought Durham in, she cracked, told them everything, the plan, the payments, the phone
bro,
calls.
You can't have no girl like that, bro.
Braylin's communications, jail tablets, phone logs, messages using coded language, controllers for guns, pieces for bullets. Every detail mapped out in digital trails he thought were untraceable. But the biggest revelation,
Let it right back to him, boy. Fucking no.
the 3-way call. Kevin Sr. had been on the phone with his son at the exact moment he was killed. Braylin didn't pull the trigger, but he guided his father to the spot where Cotton was waiting. Police also discovered the twisted family dynamic. Rebecca Willis had been at the scene when Kevin was shot. She told officers Kevin was her father, a lie to cover the affair. But investigators eventually uncovered the
father. Obviously, they're gonna find out it's not your father, bro.
truth, the relationship, the pregnancies, the betrayal that drove Braylin to murder. By early 2022, Cotton and Durham were arrested. October 2022, Braylin and Alexis Abeta followed. The evidence was overwhelming. Video, testimony, digital records, ballistics. There was no way out. And when the trials began, the world would see just how cold Braylin Brown really was. November 2023, Braylin Brown's trial begins in the 396th District Court. His defense? It wasn't murder. It was a robbery gone wrong, a misunderstanding. He never intended for his father to die. The jury didn't buy it. Prosecutors laid out everything: the surveillance video, the jail messages, Durham and Abeta's testimony, Cotton's confession, the coded language, the 3-way call setup, the motive behind it all. They even played clips of Braylin's music, lyrics bragging about bodies, tracks that referenced other murders he'd been connected to. Rashad Johnson, the 2020 victim, and Braylin, he showed no remorse, sat stone-faced through testimony. The evidence was overwhelming. Video, testimony, digital records, ballistics. There was no way out. And when the trials began, the world would see just how cold Braylin Brown really was. November 2023, Braylin Brown's trial begins in the 396th District Court. His defense? It wasn't murder. It was a robbery gone wrong, a misunderstanding. He never intended for his father to die. The jury didn't buy it. Prosecutors laid out everything: the surveillance video, the jail messages, Durham and Abeta's testimony, Cotton's confession, the coded language, the 3-way call setup, the motive behind it all. They even played clips of Braylin's music, lyrics bragging about bodies, tracks that referenced other murders he'd been connected to.
They always snitch on themselves in the end, innit? Through their music or through something else, bro.
Rashad Johnson, the 2020 victims. And Braylin, he showed no remorse, sat stone-faced through testimony. At one point, he even rapped in court, lyrics that prosecutors tied directly to his violent past. The jury convicted him under Texas's law of parties. You don't have to pull the trigger to be guilty of murder. If you planned it, you're just as responsible. The sentence came down: life without parole. He stared straight ahead, no emotion, no tears, nothing. Damon Cotton got 65 years, eligible for parole after 32 and a half. Durham and Abeta's cases are still pending. Both cooperated with prosecutors, hoping for reduced sentences. Braylin filed an appeal in 2025. It's still working its way through Texas's Second Court of Appeals. But for now, he's locked away. A rapper whose lyrics became evidence. A son who murdered his father over betrayal, and a family torn apart beyond repair. Kevin Brown Sr. is gone, a man who should have been safe in his own driveway, who trusted a phone call from someone connected to his family, who never saw the betrayal coming. His mother lost a son to her grandson. How do you even process that? How do you sit at a family gathering knowing...
Mad family dilemma, bro. Mad. Speak out here, bro. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? I'm out.